basket and gets her first bucket of the game. Averages nearly 14.
That's what makes Jones so tough to guard. At her size 6'2", she can shoot that high post shot, which a lot of players will have a tendency to back off on.
She's got excellent range on the shot. Lawson tries to get in. The bounce pass is kicked. We've got a timeout on the court with 15-17 to go from Philadelphia, the Women's National Championship. UConn rolling. Connecticut by 20 with 15 minutes, 17 seconds to go from the First Union Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the National Championship. We have talked about the Philly connection coming back here to play the National Championship. Certainly Gino Auriemma grounded in this area and moved to Norristown. The family did when he was 7. Attended high school here, went to Westchester, then came back to be an assistant high school coach and an assistant coach at St. Joe's. Let's go to Michelle Tafoya right now. Michelle?
Well, Mike, as Gino Auriemma walked into the tunnel at halftime, his mother, Marcy, leaned over the railing and doused him, his players, and the team managers with holy water. Her son's team is playing real well, Mike, but a little holy water can never hurt anyone.
Can never hurt, and they've extended their lead in the second half. This may start a trend.
I'm sure they all went to church today, too.
Catching for 3. Got it. Big shot.
She's hit 3 3-pointers for Tennessee to keep trying to get them back into this game.
And you just know the National Player of the Year is not going to lie down and take it. Asia Jones, bodies fly, no whistle. Shea Ralph goes for the steal and gets it.
Shea Ralph doesn't just score points. She comes up with big steals. She had 4 in the first half.
So even when Tennessee does something that they think they've really got an advantage, somebody turns around for Connecticut and makes a play. That foul will be on Sue Bird. That's her second.
Again, Tennessee talked about this in practice as far as Connecticut. When Tennessee starts to bring the ball up the floor, or any opponent against Connecticut, all of a sudden they'll turn around and go after the ball, because you automatically think in your mind, oh, Connecticut's going back down on the defensive end.
Check that last foul. It was on McDivitt, not Bird. And Bird will check into the ball game, and Kenitra Johnson, the freshman from New Albany, Indiana, will get a rest. And Gino Auriemma has made very good use of his bench tonight. Asia Jones lost that one, and it's off Tennessee out of bounds with 14:31 on the clock. And another easy bucket off the inbounds play. Tamika Williams takes the pass and puts it in.
You really like to see a team on the offensive end to be able to execute an out-of-bounds play.
46-27. Jackson forced that one up against Asia Jones' defense. Couldn't hit it, and here comes UConn again. Shea Ralph, backdoor cut, great pass. Asia Jones, a beautiful bounce pass, great cut. Shea Ralph has 13, and it's 21 points again. This is a clinic.
I tell you, the eyes are working for Connecticut as far as looking for that backdoor. When you have that aggressive defense, hey, just make the cuts, and their teammates are looking for them.
Randall goes baseline, and that, did they call the offensive foul or out of bounds? Out of bounds.
Good screens right here. McDivitt too late coming over. Catchings, everybody kind of Tennessee not seeing who's behind them. You've got to talk to each other. There's a nice back door by Shea Ralph and Marcy Auriemma. Loving what's happening to the Huskies.
18 turnovers committed by Tennessee tonight. They are down by 21, and when you're down this far, even 13:38 on the clock looks bad. Brosimova loves the open court. Great pass back from Shea Ralph for the layup. And this is the biggest lead of the game, 23. They are dismantling the Lady Vols.
They ran through that press like a sieve.
tremendous execution. Catchings gives it up to Randall, who has been a non-factor. Hits that one inside the line. She has 4 points.
That's her first field goal in this game. And Connecticut has the luxury of kind of spreading things out a little bit. What a
pass, what a catch, and the foul. You know, and with a lead like this, you would think Connecticut is going to be one of the best teams in the country at being able to protect it, because they've got Abrosimova, Bird, and Ralph, all of whom can handle the ball as well as point guards.
And Pat Summitt's got to go with April McDivitt, who's a ball handler, but at 5'7", 5'8", they list her at 5'8". I don't know if she's that big, but she's on Abrosimova, and at 6'2", that enables Abrosimova to use the mismatch to get the ball inside like that. There's where you miss an Ace Clement with her defensive ability to be able to go out there on players like that, and at 5'11", she creates not only the defensive edge, offensively she can score, but the emotion. She is able to settle this team down and make a difference as far as when they're out on the floor and kind of in disarray.
Points in the paint, Connecticut just murdering Tennessee, 30-11. And certainly if there is a cruel twist of fate, Ace Clement is the poster child for that tonight. Set the Catholic League scoring record, scored more points in high school than Wilt Chamberlain did. Highly recruited. And then on the morning of the national championship game, she has a severely sprained ankle in practice. Sometimes life is not fair. Abrosimova, another great cut. Kenitra Johnson with the assist. Abrosimova has 11, and it is 54-29. Connecticut rolling toward a national championship. Catchings, dribbling around a double team. Pillow. It's a tough pass to handle for Randall. She tracks it down in the corner. Another block. Schumacher having a brilliant night. 9 blocked shots. 3 too strong from Johnson. And Gino Auriemma stopping his feet over there. I don't think he liked that quick shot. The clock is his friend.
He wants to run it down just a little bit more.
Elsie. And it's a travel. Kelly Schumacher blocking virtually everything she has seen tonight. She stuffs an All-American on that one. Connecticut putting on a splendid performance. They lead at 54-29. There is always an unsung hero, and we have one tonight.
No question. Kelly Schumacher, the 6'5" junior, is 3 of 3 from the floor, but most importantly, she has set the tone defensively for the Huskies. She is not letting anything come in the lane against this Tennessee team. A tournament record 9 block shots.
The most ever blocked before in a championship game was 5. She needs 2 more to tie the all-time tournament record.
I was reading some quotes by her today in the articles, and she was saying, I'm just going to come out and play hard. You know, she did not start in the 2 Tennessee games this year. Paige Sauer was the starting center, and she played okay. She had 6 points, 2 points, and 0 points. Not really a factor at all. She's really taken it upon herself to play tough in this game.
Gino Auriemma upset as Abrosimova threw that one away. And again, they didn't execute their offense very well. McDivitt, good outside shooter, buries the 3. 54-32. And certainly Tennessee has the offensive firepower to get back in this game.
And Tennessee going into a zone.
Abrosimova passed on an open shot that time at the baseline. Swin Cash got the roll.
Well, Pat Summitt trying to create something defensively to make Connecticut kind of think a little bit more. They adjusted very well to the zone that time.
McDivitt running the offense. Can't get inside, picked up the dribble. Catchings blocked again by Schumacher. Boy, that looked like all ball.
Most
And the referee,
certainly
Sally
did.
Bell, really staring her down when she said something.
Boom. How do you not call all ball?
That's a block.
That's
She
number
won't get
10.
credit for it.
That's number 10 right there.
Boy, the crowd really on the official for that call.
Well, and for Tennessee, that's what Michelle Snow has to do. She's got 2 fouls in this game. There's 10 minutes left, 10 and a half minutes left. Hey, you got to go all for it. I don't care if I get my 5 fouls. The way she's playing, it really doesn't matter. So she's got to make a difference and be a little bit more aggressive in this game for the Lady Vols.
Catchings hits the first free throw. Well, a lot of people thought Connecticut was the stronger team coming into this game, but I don't think anybody envisioned a 56-33 score at this point.
Not at all. I read the articles, and out of 35 writers, 30 of them picked Connecticut with all close games. There were no blowouts. And then the 5 that picked Tennessee, still a close game.
Gino Auriemma says run the offense. Abrosimova guarded by Randall. Lazy pass by Abrosimova. Lawson with the steal. And when you start to try to take time off the clock, sometimes you get a little sloppy, and right now Connecticut's doing just that.
They talked yesterday about breaking the press. You've got to attack Connecticut, and that's what they've got to continue to do.
Backdoor cut Abrosimova. That time they did. How many times have they succeeded on that play tonight? 58-36.
Tennessee not getting any weak side help. They're so concerned about where their player is, they don't see where the ball is. They've got to help out defensively.
Nice steal by Williams.
And Catchings knocking Pat Summit down.
Asia Jones fouled before the shot, and now elbows exchanged.
Well, Michelle Snow doing the talking, and there was some bumping, but you know what? I'd be doing some talking if it was a hard foul, if it was a good foul. It was kind of a nothing foul to be caught on. I love her intensity, though. She plays so tough. I think she's struggling in this game, and you'll see the ball get inside. Nice pass, and there, the arm kind of flew around. Something was said. Michelle Snow pushed her own player away.
Snow picks up her 3rd, and Asia Jones will go to the free throw line.
Would you say there's no love lost between these two teams?
Oh, I don't think so. Jones misses the free throw. Look at the Huskies hustle for that rebound. And that's a travel.
But what a nice play, though. They looked for the back door. Everybody dropped on it defensively that time for Tennessee, and it left a wide open lane for Williams.
Now, Connecticut is going to press, and as much as anything, this is to force Tennessee to take some time off the clock. Lawson down the lane. Nice move to get free and got the roll. Lawson has 6. And Tennessee is going to get a warning for knocking the ball away after the basket.
Michelle Snow. She was called for a technical in Tennessee on the loss that the Lady Vols had on their home court. And they were making a comeback, and she was so excited about fouling Paige Sauer out, threw the ball down and got called for a technical. Oh, they had the back door again.
Well, they sure did, and they get it inside. Basket good by Tamika Williams. Williams had been wide open, as Ann pointed out. Then they covered her up, and she got it back again. Jones gets a piece of that one. Abrosimova, nice job to avoid McDivitt. Jones, 15-footer. Lawson comes back the other way.
Lawson's the leading rebounder on this Tennessee team.
Abrosimova with the reach in, knocks the ball away, and then dives out of bounds trying to save it. That's great play.
It really is, but you know what? A perfect example, Mike, as far as Tennessee not communicating. Lawson has somebody behind her. Her teammates are not telling her what is going on.
Absolutely. And while you're responsible for being aware of where other players on the court, there are times you need help.
I'd be a little frustrated. If I'm the guard coming down and nobody's talking to me, tell me they're there. Oh, nice hands by Shea Ralph.
She reached in and knocked it away from Randall. .7:59 and counting in the national championship game. The lead is still 22. Wide open underneath for the bucket. Swin Cash. They've gotten so many great looks inside tonight.
They have spread their offense and have had great cuts going to the basket. Defensively, Tennessee has been in another zone. Not a good one.
No. Hold by Swin Cash. That's going to be her third personal.
The worst loss they had this year was against Georgia. Tennessee lost by 26 in that game.
Right now, they are down by 24, and there's only 7 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. They have played great position and execution basketball. Welcome back to Philadelphia, everybody. Of course, Tennessee has been a dynasty for quite a while under Pat Summitt. You would have to say for Gino Auriemma and Connecticut, if they win tonight, you can certify them as a dynasty with what they've won since '95, what they have coming back, and the recruiting class they have coming in.
Well, I agree. Not too many coaches have won 2 national championships. This would be the second for Connecticut and Gino Auriemma. Linda Sharp back in '83 and '84 at USC. Tara Vanderveer at Stanford in 1992. Those were NCAA tournaments, but there are others that have captured it with the AIAW also. Louisiana Tech with Sonia Hogan, Leon Barmore.
Right.
You've got Marianne Stanley had 3 at Old Dominion.
Abrosimova draws the foul from Snow. These two teams, for the most part, have dominated the decade of the 90s. Tennessee winning 89.5% of its games. Connecticut 86.7%. 4 national titles to 1. Weeks number 1, Tennessee a remarkable 64 weeks as the #1 team in the country. But the All-Americans, very, very close, 14-10.
And Gino Auriemma is kind of a rookie coach. He's only been coaching 15 years, and there on the left you see Jen Rosati, one of the great point guards here at Connecticut, and Rebecca Lobo, another All-American right there with Shamika Hospal from Tennessee.
Abrosimova misses the second free throw, offensive rebound, and that's the first thing she hasn't done perfectly tonight. Kelly Schumacher with a miss. Snow, an option they had gone away from, and that one's knocked out of bounds off of Connecticut.
But I really like how Connecticut has handled everybody sharing the basketball.
Snow puts this one up, and she is fouled by Schumacher.
And Michelle Snow wanted a foul earlier on Shea Ralph, and her frustration, her emotions sometimes get the better of her. And if she can keep everything in check, she's going to be a dynamite player. Her first game against Connecticut, she had 21 points and 12 rebounds, and she can dominate. She has the ability to do that.
But boy, when she has gotten the ball tonight, the help has come in a hurry.
And, you know, really, if you look at the Connecticut team, I remember Gino Auriemma saying when they went 35-0 in '95, he talked about his centers, Rebecca Lobo and Carol Walters, and they got 5 assists from the post play position. As a post player, you have to be able to pass the ball because of how teams will double and triple team you.
And I would just guess that Snow does not have an assist tonight. She has been just overwhelmed as they have gone after with the double team. 63-39, under 7 minutes to go. Abrosimova got the great pass from Shea Ralph, but that is tremendous defense inside by Tennessee, and Abrosimova was drilled with the ball as Catchings trying to save it went up and just got it right in the noggin.
And I tell you, the memories come back of when last year Randall and Abrosimova went down on the floor, and the Connecticut fans saying, boo! And that's Shamika Randall. That became her nickname.
Well, that's a great play. First she blocks the shot, gets the loose ball. And I mean, you're just aiming at anything in white. I mean, if she was aiming at her head and hit it, I mean, more power to her.
And it's great hustle by Randall, but you know what? You're right there. You see the foot land on the ground before she does throw it out. So it's an out-of-bounds play, really, for Connecticut. Good call by the officials.
Abrosimova is tough.
She's gonna have a little headache afterwards.
Yeah, she won't mind.
That's right.
Cash, very athletic player. And this will be a reach-in foul. If it's called on Catchings, it's her 4th.
You can really see the frustration by Tennessee. Tamika Catchings just saying, hey, I'm swiping at the ball, I'm not touching anything. And I think the Lady Vols are frustrated with the calls because Connecticut has gotten themselves to the free throw line.
Cash hits the first, she'll get another. She's been very consistent all year and during the tournament, averaging between 9 and 10 points a game the entire season. This is the second. LZ with a rebound, and Cash will commit the foul. That is the last thing that Gino Auriemma wanted to see, allowing Tennessee to score with a clock stop.
Look at the sub come.
Yeah.
Don't make mistakes like that.
And Swin Cash will get to sit down next to Gino with 6:36 to go in this game, but they are up 64-39. Can't say enough about Schumacher tonight. She's been brilliant.
Oh, she really has. She has, as I said, I really think she set the tone in this game defensively for how Tennessee, what was going to happen to them inside the paint.
Abrosimova will come back in the ball game. Shea Ralph will come out.
Gino Auriemma talked about having this many players to play. He said, you know, defensively, it is great because our players are fresh by the end of the game. The other teams, they don't have these kind of players, so they're going to be tired. They're going to make mistakes. Their legs are exhausted. So we are fresh on the defensive end. Where it hurts playing these many players is that offensively, sometimes you don't click.
And of course, they lost Ace Clement, who would have gotten a significant number of minutes tonight. That was knocked away from Abrosimova, but it's picked up by Johnson.
And Kenitra Johnson being very aware that she had beaten Randall and then was watching for it.
Oh, great passing. Johnson to Bird, and then Bird with the entry pass. Her 7th assist for the easy layup. It is 66-39. The Tennessee players are going to see that one in their nightmares tonight.
The Connecticut Huskies have been really running a clinic against the Tennessee defense, which Tennessee is known for their defense. Look at back doors all night long, bounce passes. How many times do you get to see kids throw bounce passes? You'd like to see more of it thrown, and Connecticut is doing a wonderful job tonight. The worst loss that Tennessee has had in their program was back in 1984 against Texas. Jody Conrad's team winning